Guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna start a little series and we're gonna learn how to create, but basically it will be just me creating stuff because it's not that hard. Like a lot of people sort of only do what other people do, or only just practice basics, or only do like the thing they've been doing for years. Really, you can actually create something new pretty much every day if you want. Now, will it be original? That's something else. You won't know, right? And like I recently made a move, and then a friend of mine said, "Look, that guy does it." And it's like I didn't know. I don't, because I have enough moves. I don't need to do that move. But then, you know, you never know. But basically, you can create something new every day. And today we're going to start with footwork. Footwork probably the easiest to create something because you have so many options and so many transitions you can do. And unlike power move, where you have to have a high skill level, even though not that high as you think, or freezes where the same applies, right? You have all these options. Now, top rock, really, you can basically go with the concept of taking a go down or a way to go up, or something similar to make an original top rock, or a new creative top rock, right? So also this is not that hard in a way. Now, first of all, to create we need a camera. This is very important, but today I don't have one because I use it to film this tutorial, but you work with the camera. This is very important. Also, it's not that handy to start creating in a circle of b-boys jamming. Now I feel like, you know, in Amsterdam, it's sort of the way they practice actually. If you practice with other b-boys, they always go in the cypher and just jamming. Sometimes they try shit, but mostly it's just jamming. I feel like a lot of them sort of practice in other spots and do practice. Like that's what I also do, right? And then when I go with the guys, I sort of show what I got, right? So, but you need sort of either similar people or to practice in the corner alone. Like I said, you need a camera. And that's it actually. So when we talk about footwork, the best way to start is very simple. It's either here, this is the back of your footwork, or either here, the front of your footwork. Now let's say you create something, right, just as an example, and it actually starts right here, right? So okay, I'll start here and then do something here. The thing is, if you're freestyling, you just have to find a way to get into that position. So you start here, always, either here or here. Now when you do like, let's say a 6-step, a 3-step, it doesn't matter. You always get back to these positions, and from there we can start creating stuff, right? So that's the first part. We're gonna choose either of those directions. Let's go with the back, right? I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet, so we're gonna check that out. So we're at the back. And now, the first thing, let's find the first step we're gonna do, because it's footwork, but of course it can also be glide. So why not do sort of the start of the coffee grinder? So that's the coffee grinder is this move right here, right? We're gonna start that, but leave our hand on the floor, like this. Switch the hands back. Is that cool? I have no idea. So it's like this and this. See? First try, I have something, right? I have no idea what it is yet, because maybe this doesn't flow, so what I'm going to do is a little 6-step entrance, right? And as you can see, I just made a little footwork step, just like that, just that easy. Now, what you can do is either keep it like this, you can look on the camera. First of all, look on the camera, same tall, practice a little bit on the flow. Practice if you can maybe do multiples in a row, or can do switches with the other side, right? And then you're going to continue. But already, right now, we made something out of nowhere. And all I did was take a simple basic step, but did it differently, right? We get something like this. Super easy, guys. And I'm going to cut this video right here. Now, normally what I will say is like, let's do another one. Why not? Hell not. This time from the front, right? So when you create something, you look on the camera and you fix it. You can make a whole run if you want, it's fine. Like you can make little transitions to other move. So for instance, from footwork to up can be very nice. So you're gonna create that you can flow up with an original way, yada yada, right? It's super easy. So we start now with the front, and we're gonna make something. So I already just make one. See how easy it is? Just You know what, we're gonna do this move, but we do it differently. Okay, so first thing, let's go on the heels right here. And so we're right here, heel, 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 heel. Right, is this cool? I have no idea. So we get to the front. So I tested with the 6-step. Of course, you don't have to do the 6-step. Just remember those two basic positions that pretty much occur in all your footwork. You can also, like for instance, let's say I want to do this move with the heel team. But instead of the 6-step, I can start with a zoom spin here and do the same thing. So it's heel, 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 heel. Right? It's kind of cool, I guess. It probably exists, but pretty easy. It kind of looks like a little bit the house dance steppy. Now we can alternate this maybe with the toes. So first thing I do is make this move, like I just demonstrated you, heel, 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 blah. And then I'm going to look on the camera and see if I have an ID and a transition. Now when you have this move, because the other one sort of you end up in a good position anyway, but with this move it's very important they can also flop out. This is important. You can find, it doesn't have to be exact, oh I go back to that first position, no. You find a way to flow out, maybe into a move, whatever. But that's sort of the concept right now. So entering, so heel, 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 over, out. Turn back. Do that other move I just did, turn out. Right? So just fucking around and I have something. Look on the camera. Did it what I just created is dope? Is it dope? Yes? Great, use it. If it's not dope, you can check out if you can make something. Usually I have sort of a concept idea, right? So for in this case, I didn't have an idea when I started, but when I was like in this position, I thought maybe something with the heels. Instead of like, you know, like CCs and stuff, you stay on the heels. Just step over, step over. Now as you can see, I sort of use this. We can step over this to get out, sort of right out. Use that other move I just created, like it's like a coffee grinder, but half, right? To flow out. So I can actually mix those together and have a small piece. Then practice it. I don't know if it looks dope, right? I have to look on the camera. This is always important. Like sometimes something feels good, it isn't. Sometimes something feels like, I don't know about this one, and you look at the camera, it's actually quite dope, it's quite original or whatever. So then you practice, then you go to your buddies, your training buddies, your friends, you guys ciphering, you guys in the circle, and then you start throwing this move in between. And you can make something new like this every time. See, it's not hard. Start with the precision, take it, work with it, and you have something new pretty much every time. Don't look too much online if it already exists. If you made it, it's yours till you really see like, you know, someone else doing it, or, you know, they can flip it. It's not that hard because you create every time. The originality part doesn't matter so much anymore because you have so much stuff, right? You can just make a new one and there it is. See you next time.